Like if you have been with us, if you have been following us for quite some time, you realize that we have been having topics about market analysis. We've also been sharing with you some of the trading strategies. Okay. But now for today, we are thinking about now, since even when we are having those trading sessions, and also when even after our trading sessions, we usually have so many questions that people are asking about the forex market. We saw this as a very perfect opportunity. We saw this one as a very perfect opportunity for us now to be able to answer all the questions that you may have about the forex market. Okay. So if you have any question, if you have any question in regards to the market, if you are assuming you are, I'm assuming maybe if you are very new in the forex market, and maybe you have always had those questions that have been lingering on your mind, and you're wondering how you have been having those questions that have been lingering on your mind, and maybe you have not had like those genuine answers. This is the right opportunity for you. Also, if you're also an experienced trader, you can always feel free to ask any question that you have. This session is going to be very, is going to be, this session is going to be very, very short and very simple. I want to simplify everything for you in the Forex market, okay? So I would really, really like to encourage you to ask all the questions that you may have. Comment there so that I'll be able to address all the questions that you have. So one of the questions that I saw people, so I'll be answering some of the questions that you guys have asked as I wait for your question there. So one of the questions that I saw people were asking, which are the right pairs to trade? This was one of the questions that people are asking, which are the best pairs, which are the best currency pairs to trade, especially if you are very new in this forex market. Okay. Now in the forex market we have over 40 currencies that you can go to trade, and the truth is you cannot be able to trade all the currencies. Okay. So that's why we always recommend that you can always have some of your favorite currencies that you can be able to trade. Okay. Now I usually recommend that if you are very new in the forex market, and or maybe you are not that experienced in the forex market, these are some of the currencies that I do recommend that you can start with. Okay, one of the currencies that you can start with is GBP USD, the Great Britain Pound, and the dollar. You can also be able to trade one of these are the currencies that I usually recommend, and I usually recommend major currencies. Major currencies that include the GBP USD, we have the Euro USD, we have USD JPY, we have USD CAD, we have USD CHF, and AUD USD. These are some of the currencies that I do recommend. If you are very new in trading, you can start with this one. Okay, this because apart from these currencies being like the major currencies that are traded in the forex market, one of the things that you come to realize about them is that their spreads are usually very, very, very little. Okay, they have very small spreads, which is very good. In addition to that, also their volatility is usually like very good. It's like it's in the middle. It's not like a high volatile pair, and neither is it a low volatile pair. Okay, so that's some of the reasons why I do recommend these currency pairs. These some of the reasons why I do recommend this currency pair as the currency pair to start. Okay. In addition to that, also you find that this currency also do correlate or correlation is basically how currencies move in relation to one another. You find that all these currencies they do correlate either positively or negatively. Like we find that these like the USD, Euro USD, and AUD USD, they do correlate positively, meaning that they usually move in the same direction. So that means that if you do analysis of this one, there is high probability even this one will give you the same analysis. Okay. In addition to that, now if you go and trade something like the USD JPY and USD CHF, they also do correlate. That means that they move in the same direction. So there is high probability. If you have done analysis for this currency, this other one also there is high probability that the market will be moving in the same direction. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why we do recommend this time frame. Now, the other question that I saw people were asking, the other question that people are asking is when is the best time to trade? When is the best time to trade, and which currency pairs am I supposed to use when I'm trading? Okay. Now, to answer this question about when is the best time to trade, you need first of all to have the knowledge about trading sessions. Okay. Now, in the forex market, we have 4 main trading sessions. We have the Sydney, we have the Tokyo, we have the London, and we have the New York. Okay. So these are the 4 main trading sessions. We have Sydney, we have Tokyo, which is also called the Asian session. We also have the London, and we have the New York. Okay. These are the 4 main trading sessions in the forex market. Okay, and these trading sessions, they are named after major cities in which most of the transactions are carried out. Okay, like Sydney is a capital city of Australia. So Sydney, it represents Australia and those countries around Australia. Okay, now we have the Tokyo session. Tokyo session is also called the Asian session, and the Tokyo session, it represents the Tokyo is a capital city of Japan. So Tokyo represents Japan. We have the London. The London is a capital city of United Kingdom, and we have the New York that represents the America. Okay. Now, for this student that was asking when is the best time to trade, now the first thing that you need to know is that you need to understand about this trading session, because you need to know when these trading sessions are open and at what particular time do they usually close. Okay. In addition to that, you also need to know which currency should I be trading at which particular session. Okay, like if you have like the Sydney session, the currency that you're supposed to trade is any currency that has the Australian currency or the New Zealand currency. Okay, so at this particular time, if you are trading like something like the AUD USD, the AUD JPY, the AUD CAD, or you're trading any currency that has like the New Zealand USD, the New Zealand JPY, or any currency that has this currency in them, because in the forex market, currencies are usually traded in pairs. At this particular time, there is more volatility. Okay, and when there is more volatility, that means that the market keeps on changing prices. Okay, the price of the currencies keeps on changing. So if you are trading this particular time, this particular trading session, and you're trading any currency that has this at this particular time there is more volatility. So if I'm assuming if you are like a scalper and maybe you are targeting like 5 pips, 10 pips, 20 pips, it's easier to achieve them at this particular time frame. Okay. Now, if you have like the Tokyo, the currency that usually traded mostly in the Tokyo session is what you call the Japanese yen. Okay. So if you're going to trade on Tokyo session, any currency that has the Japanese yen, like if you go to trade something like USD, JPY, CAD, JPY, AUD, JPY at this particular time there is more volatility. Okay. If you're going to trade like during the random session, like right now, the random session is open. So if you go to trade any country that has the Great Britain pound or any country that has the euro, at this particular time, this one we have the participants in the market. That is the banks, commercial banks, central banks, the companies, the corporations, the hedge funds. At this particular time, they are open. Okay. Now in the forex market, that will translate to more volatility. Okay. Now also we have the New York session. When you go to trade any currency that has the US dollar in it, this is the best time to trade these particular currencies. Okay. Now there are some traders usually called the scalpers. Okay. Now these traders that we usually call the scalpers, this information is very much important to them, because for them they want to know which currency can I be able to trade at which particular time frame. Okay. Like if they realize that like right now at around 3, that's when the New York session is open, they know that they need now to switch from trading this euro to trading any currency that has the USD in it. Because at that particular time the market has more volatility. Okay, so for that person that had asked when is the best time to trade currencies, first of all have this knowledge about the trading session. Okay, now the second thing that you need to understand is that understand which type of a trader you are. Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader? Or are you a position trader? Because understanding this time frame will really help you to know which currencies to trade. Now, this information may not be that very relevant to day traders, to swing traders, or to position traders. Okay, but for scalpers, this information is very much important to them. Now, do you have any? Kindly don't forget, if you have any question, just comment there. I'll be able to answer all the questions that you have.
You have someone who is asking,
Okay.
Which is the best strategy for a beginner to use?
Okay, someone is asking about which is the best strategy for a beginner. Now, that's a very good question. Which is the best strategy for a beginner? This one is a very good question because now, before I answer this one thing you need to understand as a forex trader, or if you're a beginner, is that all strategies do work. Okay, whether you're using like the scalping strategies, the day trading strategies, the swing trading strategies, the position trading strategies, whether you're trading the breakouts or whether you're trading the ranging markets or anything, you need to understand that all strategies usually do work. Okay. Secondly, you need to understand that each and every strategy that you encounter there, they will always go hand in hand with your personality. Okay, like if you are like a less patient person, you find that scalping strategies will appeal most to you. And if you are like a patient person, you find that the being a swing trader or being a position trader will appeal most to you. Okay. Now, the best strategy to use for you as a beginner, first of all, is about choosing a strategy that resonates with you. You see, like if you bring like 10 traders to trade, if you bring like 10 traders in a room and you tell them to trade, one thing about them is that they will use different trading strategies, and by the end of that trading time, they have all of them will have made profits. Okay. Now, what happens is that in the forex market is that there is no strategy that is perfect, and there is no strategy that is superior to another. Okay. It's about you choosing a strategy that you understand it best, and a strategy that resonates with you. So to answer this question about which is the best strategy to answer this question about which is the best strategy to use, the thing is it's about you choosing a strategy that resonates with you. Whether you're using like indicators to analyze the forex market, or whether you're using like price action as a way of analyzing the forex market, all those strategies usually work. Okay. Now the thing is that usually utapata when somebody is very new in the forex market, you find that they usually jump from one strategy to another, trying to find that perfect strategy. Okay, and that's one of the mistakes that forex traders ama beginner traders usually move. Like utapata leo amekuja amesema about amesikia kuna strategy inaitwa ICT, and then he dives into it. Few weeks later, somebody tells him, "Hey, there's another strategy. It's called maybe Komodo strategy," and you find that now he has stopped with now ICT has gone to trade this Komodo strategy. And then maybe several months later, he runs about another new strategy like A Forex Kakira, and then you find that he has moved to that other strategy. Okay. Now the thing is that's one of the mistakes that people usually make. And what they usually during that time when they are like jumping from one strategy to another one, they're usually looking for like their best strategy to use. And usually is that in the forex market there's nothing like a perfect strategy. All strategies maybe at some point at particular time they usually experience some losses. So mine is just to encourage you that there is nothing like the best strategy for beginners to trade. Okay, it's about you identifying one or two strategies that resonates with you, and then practice on them until you're able to understand it more than anyone else, as well as until you're able now to get those consistent results. Okay. So for that person that asks which is the best strategy to use, is basically choose a strategy that resonates with you. Whether you're using indicators or whether you're using like price action, you're not using any indicators to analyze the forex market. That's what you're supposed to look for. Okay. I don't know if we have another question. Now, someone had asked about the types of forex analysis. Now, there is trader that had asked about. I talk about the types of forex analysis. Now, in the forex market, we have three ways in which forex traders usually analyze the forex market. Okay, a forex trader can analyze the market either using fundamental analysis. He can analyze the market using technical analysis, and the last way in which a forex trader can analyze the forex market is what we call sentimental analysis. Okay. Now let us explore about three ways of analyzing the forex market. You see, this one, what we call fundamental analysis, is also called niche trading. Okay, whereby in these major economies such as the US, the European countries, there are various news and economic data released each and every day. Okay, and those news and economic data released each and every day gives us a glimpse of how the economy is faring. Okay, and as you all know, how an economy is faring directly affect the currency of a country. You know, like if our country is experiencing economic growth, our currency will strengthen against other currencies. And if our country is experiencing through economic growth, our currency will weaken against other currencies. Okay. Now, for these traders that we call the news traders, for them, they want to trade when this news and economic data is released. Okay. So, what happens that in the forex market, when you have this news being released, is that the market just by having sudden price fluctuation. Like you find that in a normal day, the market can move like 50 to 70 pips the whole day. Like from asubuhi mpaka jioni, it can move like in currencies can move like 50 to 70 pips in a day. Okay, but when you have like news being released, the market can move like 50 pips within 1 minute. Okay. Now, for these traders that trade the news, the intention is to take advantage of that sudden price fluctuation. So for them, they usually go and analyze the forex market, and then they are able to predict how the market will react. Okay, if based on the analysis, they know that these news are positive for that currency, they be anticipated to take buy trades, expecting the price to go upward. Okay, now that's what we call news trading, basically trading the news. Now, the best thing about the forex market is that these news are usually released in a structured manner. Okay, like you always know that at this particular day, at this particular time, this news will be released. Okay. Now, one of the places that you can be able to find this when these news are being released, we have investing.com. Investing.com is one of those you can download it on Play Store. Okay. This one is one of the places that you can be able to see when these news have been released. Okay. Also, you can use something like Forex Factory. You can use something like Forex Factory to show you when this particular news will be released. Okay. Now, another thing you should understand about the forex market is that I'm about this fundamental analysis is that not all news usually moves the market. Okay. We have like the high impact news, we have the medium impact news, and we have the low impact news. Okay. Now, for traders, whether you are a technical trader, a sentimental trader, or you want to trade the news, we usually take note of the high impact news. Okay, like in the forex market, there are some news that when you know they'll be released today at this particular time, you cannot afford to ignore. Okay, like some of those news includes the CPI. We have the CPI, we have the FOMC, we have the NFP that is usually released like the first Friday of the month. We have the GDP, we have the interest rates, and some of the news that you can able to trade. Okay, now the other way of analyzing the forex market is what we call technical analysis. Okay, technical analysis is basically study of the chart, whereby for a trader, we'll be looking at that forex chart, those candlesticks, okay, and then you'll be able to predict future price direction using different trading strategies. Now, for that trader that is analyzing market using this technical analysis, he can use strategies such as candlesticks, support and resistance. You can use chart patterns. You can use Fibonacci or any other strategy to help you to analyze the forex market. Okay. Now, the last way of analyzing the market, which we call sentimental analysis, is basically looking at the general market sentiments. Okay. Now, for data that is analyzing the market with sentimental analysis, you look at people's perception about the economy. Also, you look at economic forecast as well as the market trends. Okay, and then based on the information that he has gathered, he'll be able to predict future price direction. Okay, now this fundamental analysis and this technical analysis, these are the most popular way of analyzing the forex market. Okay, but now this technical analysis carries more than 80% of how traders usually analyze the forex market. Okay, now another thing you should note about these three ways of analyzing the forex market, this fundamental analysis and technical analysis, they usually move hand in hand. Okay, you find that for if you are very keen on the fundamental analysis, you can easily be able to foretell the technical analysis. Okay, these two ways of analyzing the forex market usually moves. They usually complement each other. Okay, you cannot trade one and leave the other one. Okay, like if you are a technical trader, you cannot say that I will just focus on analyzing the market using technical analysis without considering fundamental analysis, because as a trader you need to understand that you need to know that you have to know that there are various news and economic data that will be released that particular day that can affect the currency that you'll be trading. Okay. I don't know if you have any other
Yes.
question.
Marlon is asking which
Yes.
is the best app for trading.
Now, Manon and Aruja, the best app for trading.
Yes.
Now, this one is a very good question. Now, in the forex market, we have different trading platforms. Okay, we have like MetaTrader 4, we have MetaTrader 5, we have CTrader, we have TradingView. These are the most common trading platforms in the forex market. Okay, and different brokers usually offer different trading platforms. Okay, like there are some brokers you find that they are offering only MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 only. Okay, there are some traders that offer this all these for like MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, the C Trader, and the TradingView. Okay, now the best app for trading, especially if you are new, I would recommend start with using MetaTrader 4. Okay, now this MetaTrader 4, first of all, the reason why we do recommend starting off if you are a beginner in trading with MetaTrader 4 is that its interface, okay, is usually user friendly. Okay. Secondly, once you're able to maneuver around or you're able to maneuver around this using this trading platform, going to trade using like MetaTrader 5, the Say Trader, and the Trading View becomes becomes easier for you. Okay. Now, Trading View is the most advanced trading platform. So if you are like a beginner, I would recommend that you start with MetaTrader 4. Okay, you can start with this MetaTrader 4. Then once you're able now to maneuver around, you're able to understand that interface, you're able to know where to put the trades, where to close the trades, where you're able to see your trading history and everything. Now, maneuvering around these other trading platforms becomes easier. So, do you have any other question? Okay, okay. So, there is today that has had asked me the biggest lesson from Forex so far, the biggest lesson I've learned from Forex so far. So, the biggest lesson I can say that I've learned in my Forex trading, like the several years that I've been a Forex trader, is that never ignore risk management. Okay. Now, as a trader, you need to understand that you need to have different techniques to protect your capital. And that should be like your first goal as a Forex trader to know how you'll be able to protect your capital. And the knowledge about risk management will help you to overcome market ups and downs. And all the traders that you always find there, all the good traders you always find there, one of the things that makes them to be very good forex traders is that they are able to manage risk. Basically, they are able to know how to protect their capital. So that's one of the my biggest lessons so far in the forex market. I hope I've been able to answer all the questions. Do you have any other question? So Shiko is asking, huh? What is the point of starting forex for a completely new person? Okay. Now you can start forex trading. First of all, you need to understand that forex trading is a skill like any other. If forex trading is a skill like any other, usually most people when they're introduced to the world of forex, maybe they have seen the gram that is out there. Okay, they have seen that good lifestyle that is out there. But that is in this forex market, we tell you that forex trading is a skill like any other. Okay, it takes time, it takes discipline, and it takes a lot of practice for you to be able to for you to be able to start, for you to be able to master this forex market. Okay, now someone that for that person that has asked about what is the point of starting the forex market. Now you can use the forex trading once you have made your mindset that you're approaching for trading as a skill. First of all, you'll be very much patient. Okay, now another thing why the point of starting forex trading is that you can use it as a tool to diversify your investment, as well as a tool to help you earn an extra source of income. Okay. Now the thing is, like I've said, approach forex trading as a skill like any other. That way you have very good time. You have very good time to do your analysis, as well as to have the most realistic expectation about the market. Now the thing is, the forex market is very real. It's just like the stock market. Okay. But there are so many scams that have come out here in the name of, there are so many scams that have come out here in the name of forex trading. Okay, so if maybe you are looking to diversify your trading, if maybe you are looking to, if maybe you are looking maybe to add an extra source of income, or maybe if you're looking to add an extra skill to your arsenal, I would really recommend forex trading for you. Okay, now the best thing about us here at Brains with Concept, we do offer also forex trading training at very customer friendly prices. In addition to that, also we are the only school that has an online portal that you can able to access all the modules that you'll be covering, in form of PowerPoint presentation as well as a video format. In addition to that, also we have a physical location whereby we usually conduct this free forex training. We usually have like free forex boot camps. Like for this, the coming month, we'll be able to tell you when we have that free forex boot camp, so that if you're very new in the forex market and even you don't know where to start, this forex boot camp will be very perfect for you as a forex trader. Now, we also have a physical location. We are located along Vika Road, Spar Mall, second floor, S47. That's where you'll be able to find us, and that's where now you'll be able to learn everything about the forex market, everything about the forex market. Abwana tuoneshe JLE ili tukusikize. Kaka, enda tu kwa video zetu, utatuona tu hapo. Okay. I think we have come to the end of our presentation. Each, each and every Friday we usually have this forex trading session. We usually cover different trading topics, from the beginner classes to market analysis. We usually talk about risk management. We usually talk about trading psychology. Everything that can help you to kickstart your trading journey. So see you next week, same time, same place. Bye bye. We are done.